is a lovely good morning and welcome to the Crocs Swim Ground in Chamba Valley, where the Crocs are currently having the training session preparing for match day 34 against Mbishi FC that will be taking place on Sunday at exactly 15 hours right here at the Crocs Swim Ground in Chamba Valley. So this training session is quite different for the boys as they have a guest in their midst, and this one is none other than football consultant Nicolas Fernandez, who has come all the way from France just to be able to share his experience with the boys. So stick around with me as I get to interact with our guests.
Yes, my name is Nicolas Fernandez. I work with Freddy Canute. We are football consultants, and we come very often here to visit the guys, to exchange with the coaches, and try to give our inputs to build the development of the club with a specific focus on the very young categories, because we believe in that future success depends on the hard work that our coaches will put into our younger ones, like the ones we call the baby Crocs, the little Crocs, the junior Crocs.
Your experience that you've been sharing with the team for a couple of visits that you've been here, how are you seeing them? How is it helping the team so far so good?
Yeah, I think we're getting to it step by step. It's a long-term process. That's what is a bit specific in football. That at the same time you need to manage the short term, which are the results on the pitch, but also, and what is even more important, to manage the long term and the development of the youth, the young players, to bring the players to the top level. You need to work on the long term in the right way.
So how would you describe Kafiro Celtic's football club's philosophy, and how is it reflected? How is it reflected in your work as a football consultant?
Yeah, let's say that we want to dominate the games. We want to dominate the ball. We want to control the game. We want, so that one part. And to control the game, we believe that it's easier to do it by controlling the ball. Then we want to be competitive. That's also something that even if we're looking for the long term, we want to be competitive in everything that we do, and then we want our players to be confident. We want to score goals. We want to be active. We want to do things that people do not expect from us.
Alright, so what sets Kafiro Celtic apart from other clubs in Zambia in terms of player development and strategy?
I think there are different clubs that are working well in Zambia. Let's say that our specific point is that we put really emphasis into the young players, into the youngest player. We want to get the best talents, but furthermore we want to develop them in the best environment. And I think President Likawanu has been putting in step by step, putting around the club what is necessary in terms of facilities, in terms of coaches, to reach the objectives. And we have a setup with the young Crocs and the first team that allow the young players, the top players, to get the right playing time in the right competition.
Alright, so how involved are you in structuring training programs or coaching development at Kafiro Celtic Football Club?
Yeah, it's really a common process that we come a lot here, and we have meetings every week, with the coaches, so we can help them we give them ideas, they give us ideas. It's really a common process to prepare the training and to put it together. I think that's how we are going to reach the objectives, by sharing and learning from each other.
All right. So lastly, what do you just have to say, or what is your expectations as you get to be here in the country and help out the team?
Yeah, so this week is a bit specific because the team is playing a big game on Sunday. It was not on purpose that I'm here this week, because the game was postponed.
Yes.
So my focus on this trip is more on the younger categories, like I said, the baby Crocs, the little Crocs, the junior Crocs, so the youngest ones. We want to keep improving the level of coaching, keep developing the players on that part, and then also we are talking about the general organization for next season, so that we can still raise the bar. The idea is that every season we want to improve the whole setup, and this 10 days I will be mostly focusing on the youngest one.
Talking about the young one, they went to Dubai, they emerged victors in the under 14 and under 16 categories. I want to hear how you felt as a football consultant for Kafiro Celtic.
First, we were very happy with with the results, but not only the results, the way they were playing, you know, that's because the results will always come from the way you play. You know, we are competitive, but we want to win because we think our way of playing will win the game. So we were happy that they made it. They made it. Everyone saw it on the pitch. So that's a very good point. Also, it's a very good experience. You know, you need to grow as a person. To become a big football player, you need to grow as a person. You know that we know very well Patson Daka and Enoch Mwepu, and they were fantastic persons. You know, they are fantastic football players, but they are fantastic persons, and that's how you can reach the top level. It's by also building yourself as an individual. So it was also very, very positive from this point of view. But I will say now, the only things I would say, we need to keep our boys humble, you know, because winning at the under 14 or under 16 doesn't mean that you will be successful at the top level. Okay? So they have very important years ahead of them, and we need to be confident. So I think after this tournament we are confident, but we need to stay humble because it's every day that we're competing against the best teams in the world. So that's what they need to show in training. They need to come back with even more hunger to train every day.